Aloha ho, kia la pule. Sunday, April 24th, 2022. This will be the start of the 7th day of our trip to Kahiki. And it's kind of the first morning where we are in that second part of our voyage plan where we're heading Naleo Malanai. So it's a little tricky because what happens in these different zones is you have different current conditions, you have different navigational marks, you have different weather conditions. So as we transition out of the last section of Manu Malanai being our course, I believe my last report was that we were 795 miles along the course, and we were at a calculated latitude of 10 north, 2 miles to the west. Now, yesterday was an interesting day because I decided to turn down sort of in the middle of the afternoon to start the second section at Naleo Malanai. And I think we did pretty good there. It was a difficult point of sail actually because we were getting much more northeasterly winds than I thought we would get. It just makes the steering a little bit harder, and you have to be a little bit more vigilant about the course line. We weren't able to hold the trim just by tying up our sweep or our paddle. We did need to actively steer to maintain the course, and that's always a bit more exhausting than sort of setting trim and going. So I think since that turn happened in the mid-afternoon till this morning, that we've made progress of 90 miles along the course. So my estimate is that we are at 885 nautical miles along our reference course, that we're probably still going to be around 2 west of it, although we have gotten a little more easting than I would like just because Hokule'a has really wanted to drive up into the wind, and it's been a bit of a battle to keep her downwind on this particular line. We do have quite a bit of surf and waves coming from the northeast as well, so what happens there is Hokule'a loves to surf. So she'll hop up on a wave and start going, and you kind of have to manage her direction. In fact, there's a wave right there, it's probably 10 or 12 feet high. So you're having to manage her surfing, sailing, and sliding across the water. And we are sailing downwind, so we do have only the head sail and our mainsail open, and we closed our back sail to kind of keep her from trying to drive even higher. It's totally unexpected that you would be able to keep getting this kind of easting. We've been joking about the fact that we could probably make, Nukuhiva or the Marquesas on this line, but we are aiming for Tahiti, so trying to come back to that. So that's going to be the update. 885 miles along, a bit closer to the reference course because we're able to make up any westward deviation with more easting. And last night, to measure latitude, mainly we were using Hokule'a because the night stars have been visible in the early evening, less so later on in the evening, which I measured right around 8 degrees north. So my calculation for this morning is that we are around 7 degrees north. So we're going to continue on this line of Naleo Malanai for the day. If it is truly 7 north and we continue to make this kind of progress, we will be out of the doldrums section by tomorrow night. And so it'll be a quick run. The weather looks really great. We're still maintaining 5 knots. And hopefully that will hold for the next couple of days until we approach the end of the doldrums and head for the equator and beyond. Please continue to follow our journey at Hōkūle'a.com.